What's up, guys? We're back on Prize Picks, taking a look at some more NBA player props. Let's hop in and hopefully get some more wins under our belt. Huge run going right now. I believe it is 15-4. 1-1 in yesterday's video, but we went 2-0 in the video before that. And the NBA play did cash yesterday. The NFL was the one that missed. So let's hop in, hopefully get some more wins here in the NBA. Let's do it today over on Prize Picks. If you guys are not already on Prize Picks and you guys want to join, you can do so with the link down my description below. And promo code DOMG can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks available in most states and I believe also most of Canada. Let's take a look at these props here. Let's not wait too much longer. Just if you guys want to see even more from me, you guys can check out the Dub Club. The Dub Club, if you don't know what it is a messaging service that sends all of my entries that I make to you a couple different ways. So every single entry that I lock in on Prize Picks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper, and Chalkboard, they get sent to you straight to your phone through the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. You can see right here though I am offering a 2-day free trial, so you can literally get this 2 days free. You guys can get my Dub Club and you guys can just kind of try it out. If you guys like it or you don't like it, you cancel if you don't like it. Otherwise, stick around and hopefully get some wins with me. But you guys can also see right here that I'm reputable because my Prize Picks lifetime net winnings, they were over $5,000. I just took the screenshot on December 5th right there. I constantly update the screenshot, but you can see right here lifetime winnings over $5,000. So also on top of that though, if you're not really interested in the 2-day free trial, you guys want to get in right now, and with the discount I offer an NBA only package, a basketball only package, $5 off your first month. So choose one of the two offers down my description below, a 2-day free trial of my all access or $5 off your first month of the NBA, either or. But that's it for the Dub Club promo. Let's hop in and get to these player props today. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Give me a follow on Twitter at DMG Props. Join the free Discord, link is down my description below, and let's hop into player prop number 1. So the first player prop here I'm gonna take a look at, we're gonna start out with a Prize Picks exclusives. This one's gonna be a Prize Picks exclusive because I really like the value on this one. However, if you guys are on a sportsbook or another player prop site not on Prize Picks, don't worry, I will still have a full game player prop at the end for you guys. So just make sure you guys stay till the end if you're not on Prize Picks. But the first player prop I like here is gonna be Jason Tatum over 19.5 first half PRA. So let me explain this, because I talk about this pretty much every single video when I do a first half player prop. This first half board is so slept on. In the NFL and the NBA, no matter what it is, check out the first half player props, because what happens is sportsbooks don't set these first half lines. I believe Prize Picks sets these lines. And all they do is they slice the full game PRA in half. So he's at like 39.5 full game PRA. So they slice in half, give him 19.5 first half PRA. So they really give some really nice value for like the NBA first half board. So let's take a look here. So Jason Tatum, for his 39.5 40 PRA, you see where he's only over 9 out of 21 games so far this year, 9 out of 21. But how many is he over in the first half? He's over in 15 out of 21. That is a huge difference. There's a couple reasons for that. One being blowouts. Blowouts, of course, you're going to see fewer minutes in the second half. And also, he's just a better first half player just overall. So that gives huge value for this NBA first half category here. But now let's take a look at why I like Jason Tatum so much. So they have him at 20.5. We're going to bump this down to 19.5. This is the props.cash tool, by the way. I've been using this tool for about 2 years now. I am completely in love with it. If you research your own player props, I'm telling you guys, check out props.cash. At least look into it. Link is down my description below. Use promo code DOMG because that can get you guys 25% off of your first month. Again, props.cash. Link is down my description below. Use promo code DOMG. But now, let's get into the research here and take a look at why I like Jason Tatum so much. So he's over in 15 out of 21 games so far this year, and he's over in 68% of games between these last 2 seasons. However, Kristaps Porzingis will be back today. If you take a look at games with Porzingis, hasn't really mattered though. He's still over in 12 out of 16. So I know that's going to be a lot of people's, the first thing that they think of when I take a Jason Tatum prop is that Porzingis is going to be back, but not super worried about that. But if you also take a look at games where he is at home, so you can see 71% and 68%. But how is he at home? Goes up to 9 out of 10, 90% this season, and 75% of games between this season and last season. He's a much better player at home. How has he been, though, against Cleveland in the past? He's had 29, 23, and 28 first half PRA. This looks like a slam dunk to me. I absolutely love this spot. I will say this matchup is definitely on the tougher side, but I think this number is low enough to where I feel really comfortable taking him at 19.5 and where I think he can come through. Like, if you take a look at opposing power forwards and how they've kind of matched up against Cleveland, I mean, they're just really tough. You know, they allow some of the fewest points per game to opposing power forward. You can see right there, like, in the top 10 fewest rebounds per game. I will say I don't think he's going to grab a ton of rebounds today, but I think he's going to have to, get most of his PRA here through the points, which I think he can do. But they allow, what is that, the 5th least rebounds per game, but the assists are up there for sure. I mean, they allow the, 5th most? Yeah, the 5th most assists per game to opposing power forwards. So the matchup isn't exactly great, but I don't really care. I think Tatum should be able to get this one done. This number is really, really low. He's been great at home. I mean, he's been able to get it done against Cleveland in the past. That one I really, really like. That is a 1-unit play for me. But let's dive in now to player prep number 2. And for you sportsbook guys, we're going to hop into this one for you guys. And, this is my prize pick pair as well. But De'Aaron Fox over 29.5 points here against the Clippers today. I think De'Aaron Fox is in a great spot. Let's take a look at why I like De'Aaron Fox so much. So De'Aaron Fox here, this is what he's done so far this year. He's over in 8 out of 16 games this year. But look at the games where he's come super, super close. He's had 28, 28, 30, 29, 30, and 29. I mean, there's so many games where he's just had, between 28 and 30 points here. So this could be a really bad beat, I will say, so kind of keep that in mind a little bit, I guess. But I do like him up to 30, but I don't really necessarily think he's going to bump to 30. He's a minus 120 right now on DraftKings, minus 122, so I doubt he gets bumped to 30. That'd be kind of scummy if PrizePicks did bump that to 30 right there, but still, you can take a look at how he's been on the road as well. There's not really any difference right there. It goes up to 39%, up from 37%, but there's a lot of things to where I think this one could go pretty well for De'Aaron Fox, because when he sees his full minutes, he's been great, because he's had some games this year where he's had like 31, 28, 32 minutes, but normally he's seen about 34 plus minutes, and when he sees those 34 plus minutes, he does see a boost here, but that requires this game to not be a blowout and just kind of things like that. But he's over 53%. I mean, that's up from like 37% when he actually sees his full like 34 plus minutes. So I think this should be a great spot for De'Aaron Fox. But that's kind of based on the matchup though. The Clippers were very, very good against opposing guards earlier this year, and then they kind of brought James Harden in. He was fine the first while, but now they're kind of getting beat by guards a little bit. But he's had 42, 33, and 40 points against Clippers these last 2 seasons. That's with 34 plus minutes. He did have one game actually with 14, but the only game he's played this year, he had 40 points against them. That was back on November 29th. So not too long ago, less than a month ago, he dropped 40 on this team. I think you can do the same thing again, but how have opposing point guards been against the Clippers? Scoot Henderson went over his line of 13.5 with 19 points. Jamal Murray had 23 points going over his line. Curry did miss his line twice, but he's really the only guy that's like really missed his line. I mean, if you take a look at some of these other guys, De'Aaron Fox dropped 40. Reggie Jackson, of all people, had 35 against this team. If he can drop 35, I think De'Aaron Fox can drop, 30 this time around. So I think it should be in a pretty good spot, though. You just kind of see some of these more recent point guards against his team. I mean, Colin Sexton went over his line with 13. These guys, they just haven't really faced any high-end point guards besides like Jamal Murray, who did go over his line with 23. So I think De'Aaron Fox should be able to hopefully drop 30 on this team, and expect it to kind of happen yet again this time. So those are my 2 player props. Pretty self-explanatory on why I like those player props for the most part. You guys can take a look more into those with the props.cash tool. Link is down in the description below. But join the Dub Club, man. If you guys are not already in the Dub Club, you guys can go ahead and join us. You see right here my PrizePicks lifetime net winnings. And we offer tons of different player props for a bunch of different sports, mainly the NBA and the NFL. But you guys can get that 2-day free trial. Check it out for yourself, and also the $5 off the basketball tier. But we're not done quite yet, because you guys can take a look at the Daily Grind, Fantasy Optimizer, and the Fantasy Correlation Tool as well. There's 2 tools here that I want to take a look at, but this first one here is wrapped into a fantasy bundle. I mean, there's 3 tools wrapped into one here. I'm going to take a look at the Optimizer for you guys, but it's also a fantasy score projections and a DFS middling tool all included in this fantasy bundle. And what you guys do to find the best expected value player props on sites like PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Better, Sleeper, all those player prep sites, all you have to do though is click the refresh button. And when you press the refresh button, it pulls up the best expected value plays on that player prop site. So right now, LeBron James is really favored under 3.5 turnovers here. He's a minus 135 and a minus 145 on sportsbooks. That gives really, really nice value to PrizePicks because they have better set lines than PrizePicks. So if you guys want to check this out for yourself, you can use my promo link down my description below. There's a couple different pricing options you guys can see right there. But there's also a correlation tool which I want to take a look at here. This is the correlation tool. It's up 619.8 units since August 18th. This tool has been very, very good. I cashed a 25x, not last Thursday Night Football, but the week before. I was able to catch a 25x using this tool. And you can see right here, I mean, it's just reputable. It's the 619 units that are up, and that's insane. But you guys can see here what this tool does. So we can take a look at like the Cowboys and Bills game here. So for example, if Dak Prescott goes over his passing yards, that's going to equate to CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks getting some receiving yards. And Josh Allen goes over his passing yards, that's going to equate to Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs going over his receiving yards. And this also has the opportunity to be a fast-paced game if these guys are all flying over their lines and their receiving yards, passing yards, kind of things like that. So that's what this tool does. And if you guys want to check it out for yourself, you can use my promo link again down my description below. Make sure you click on DFS Correlation. This tool is definitely on the pricier side, but if it's something that you guys can afford and it's something that you guys are interested in, you can use my link down my description below and get the tool for yourself. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching today's video. Best luck with your player props. Let's make this run 17-4. We have a really nice run going at 15-4, but I'm really trying to string these wins together, man, instead of just having some 1-1 days and things like that, kind of like yesterday. Tua let me down so hard yesterday. I would have had plus 8 units if Tua came through, but that was kind of based on the Dolphins winning. He was over in every game that the Dolphins won, 13.5 point favorites, and they lost. So that was a really bad beat yesterday. But with that being said, ran over. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully tomorrow. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck. Play responsibly.